It's been almost a year since we taped in Australia. My prediction that what happens in Australia doesn't stay in Australia has horribly rung true. The climate catastrophe is spinning out of control. Look, in the face of what we know, that 93% of the combustion heat from fossil fuel and wood pellets is locked into the oceans, and that the oceans drive the climate, which has become unstable. The world has decided to throw caution to the wind and open up 432 new coal mines, mostly in China, Australia, and Russia. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin is turning on yet another fracking pipeline, the Nord Stream 2, so that the European Union can continue to mindlessly consume. And in the United States, drilling starts are at a record pace. In the meantime, in parts of the world, it's raining cats and dogs. It rained so hard in London that hospitals had to turn people away. Elsewhere, it's bone dry. In Iran, they're rioting for water. The Eastern Pacific marine heat wave was so intense that it was the culprit for Canada's highest ever temperature, 49.6 degrees. That's 5°C higher than the previous record, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And more than 1 billion sea creatures cooked to death along the shoreline of the Salish Sea. Heat waves in the Arctic are unprecedented now, and we're watching at this very second a climate holocaust as Siberia and northern Canada's far north forests, the Emerald Crown we call them, are burning like they've never burned. I reckon what we need is a planet killer directory with the names, pictures, faces, and addresses of the planet killers, the CEOs, the bankers, the oligarchs of chemical, fossil fuel, forestry companies, because could be only a handful of years before the next El Nino causes continental crop failure. And when people hit the streets, they're going to want to know whose door to knock on or knock down. We must not go quietly into this hideous, impoverished future.